Homes and business community will include a legislative law to consumer demand more rapid wideband rate by 2020, by the government has told. Following rejection of volunteer propose of BT, it has pledged how the entire of the UK will include accessing to speeds of at low 10 Mbps by 2020. BT, that is accountable for the infrastructure facilities, had previous proposed to conduct out improved onto its own schedule. But the business told it recognized by the government's judgment. By the government believes the regulating versatile facility commitment giving confidence. By the schedule, wideband providers will person a legislative demand to ensure the minimal norm to nobody requester it, object to a price limit. The UK lags over lot countries in regulation of rate and dependability. I lived in Malta for 4 persons year wherever I was receive 60 Mbps and 20 download rate. Mike Simitos, of Rotherhithe in southward East London, told his wideband delivery rate was no more rapid rather than 4 Mbps. He outlined the facility as terrible. Controller Ofcom told how 4% of UK space, or on January 1 millionth, could not accessing wideband speeds of at low 10 Mbps. It told impoverished protection were a special anxiety for little business community, in nearly 230,000 incapable to get a proper facility. Ofcom defines ultra-fast wideband as a load rate of 30 Mbps or more than. It is on possessing the law to consumer demand it, so it will be an at-demand program. So if you don't go on the web, aren't concerned, later you win telephone up and consumer demand the. In answer to the ad, BT told, BT and Openreach wish to get on in the job of manufacturing proper wideband accessible to all in the UK, so we'll go on to investigate the business options for earning more rapid speeds to such components of the nation that are tough to achieve. In one feeling, down there is slight new in presence ad, human beings in remotely places were pledged a legislative law to a minimal 10 Mbps wideband facility by 2020 and now they are departure to get it. But in rejection BT's schedule for a volunteer treaty to fill in largest of the left components of the nation in a proper facility, by the government is take rather a hazard. The schedule, opposed as against competitive by BT's rivals, would at low include taking into account several confidence. But now it is far of precise who will ensure the versatile facility commitment, by the government hopes new providers will go in near BT's Openreach, or which technique will be involved. New quick fiber firms are now competitive in the cities, but the 1.1 millionth homes and offices Ofcom says yet cannot get a 10 Mbps facility are mostly in village areas, and it is not precise they will be acute to lay cables on each alley. Now it is the controller's job to do certainly the all plant. Down there are now 2 years to shove via new law, job out how to police force it, and define which is a sensible price limit for connection up very remotely homes. Should be a dawdle, really it? Competing firms, that had talked of legislative activity if by the government recognized BT's propose, welcomed the judgment. Both of TalkTalk and Sky told by the government had done the law judgment. Trisha Harrison, TalkTalk head execution, told, by choice for official regulatory, quite rather than weaker promises, ministers are ensuring consumer will get the minimal speeds they requirement at a cost they can provide, she told. Same entire production now as necessary to job along to provide customers see the benefits as rapidly as probable. Stephen Van Ruyen, Heavens UK and Ireland head execution, told, by the government include done the law judgment by selecting a equitable and translucent attitude how maintains contest, keeps prices equitable and gives consumer a legislative law to query wideband. Next the introduce of second law previous following year, it is mind it will get else 2 year up the law is forced by Ofcom. By BT's propose, that the business had told would price up to £600 meter, 98.5% of space would include had accessing to a flat wideband facility in 2020. Else 0.7% would include accessing to a facility brought by a conjunction of flat and cordless protection. The left 0.8% in the largest hard-to-reach areas would include been managed in the direction Sputnik or at demand fiber solutions.